SevereMMA, and I'm here with Dominic Cruz's favorite UK featherweight, Brandon Loughnane. Brandon, it's been a while. First off, let's talk the spectacular finish with the broken arm. Is that just digging deep? We'll talk through that.
Yeah, my back was against the wall with that fight. Coming off the Healy loss, you know, I'm not used to losing, and it wasn't a nice feeling. So immediately, a couple of days after that fight, I got myself on a plane, took my purse with me, and then just spent it on myself on training and come back a better fighter. And you know, the pain of a broken arm's nowhere near the pain of 3 months of losing. Trust me on that. Them sleepless nights. So this was nothing. When this happened, it didn't even matter.
During the fight, was there even a moment of fuck me, I'm not going to...
Zero. Got to the corner, knew it was broken, told my corner it was broken, and they were like, wow, do you want us to pull it? I said, no chance, I'll get on the jab. And then the finish presented itself.
And what a finish it was.
Yeah.
Look, one of the reasons we're with you was we saw MMA latest. We saw the article with friend of Severe, Petey Carroll, and I had to come and ask you straight away. There are offers on the table, and we've spoken many times. I mean, you know, even at FCC we were saying, is it the UFC you want to go? Is that what the end game? Is that the end game? And you always kept the cards close to your chest.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got to ask the question. It's out there that there are a number of promotions looking to... Is this now... Do the initials of the promotion matter more or less than the money being offered?
I mean, I have to be extra careful with what I say nowadays. Yeah. Super extra careful, in fact. But, look, man, the UFC is the premier organisation in the world, and that's where the real money is eventually. You know, I've been there before, I've worn the gloves. Not to say I don't want to go back, but, God, it's not the do-all and end-all. And I hate putting that on record now, because it's like, maybe that's why I'm not back there, because I do say this stuff. But, you know... 4 or 5 offers on the table, all amazing offers. I mean, amazing, like double what I've been paid before. And I'm like, wow, just so humbled and, you know, really excited for this year to get my arm right and take one of them up on their offers.
Well, I gotta be, see, now what I want to do is play How Good is Brendan Loughnane's Poker Face, because I want to start listing promotions that have been in touch. But we're talking, are we talking the names that the casual MMA fan would recognize as
Yes, most people will know who's involved.
Okay, so we're UFC, Bellator, ONE FC, ACB will be in there, KSW, I'm guessing, and maybe a couple of American promotions because of Dominic Cruz, and perhaps you've got a little more stroke in the States than we know.
Poker Face.
All right, fair enough.
No, look.
Yeah, we can't
you know how it is. You've been, you know, a lot's up in the air at the minute. I will say, I said it on record yesterday, there is one that if it comes off, I'm absolutely ecstatic about. It'll be a dream come true, and I just hope to God it comes true. That's why I don't like saying too much.
Yeah, without giving anything away, is it the promotion or the potential opponent that you find most attractive? Or both?
I can't wait till it comes out, because you'll be like, whoa, it's something you will not expect.
Okay.
It's something that you two will not, no one in here will expect it until it comes out.
All right, then, well, let's talk about the UK MMA scene then, because you're still... Until otherwise, you're UK MMA member. Look at the featherweight division. You got Nad Narimani, Cage Warriors champion. Paddy Pimblett still, you know, packing out the Liverpool.
Still talking shit as usual.
But you know, are they fights that are now? I'm gonna say. Do you think those fights are beneath you now? Are you better than that?
No, I'm not better than anyone. God, I'm a UK MMA fighter. I'm not trying to say that I'm above and beyond anything or anyone right now. Them offers are on the table, so like, you know, UK MMA fights are on the table. I'm not saying that I'll turn them away. Who knows what will come off in these five offers. So Paddy and Nad, all good fights, but he needs to just shut his mouth really, because he's boring me now. Everyone knows he's on a 2-fight losing streak, probably on a 3rd. They've given him a bum just to beat up, but he'll probably lose to him. I'm scared to death that he's going to lose in case we can't make that fight one day. I'm scared that he can't get through a bum. You're already on a 2-fight losing streak. Please don't make it 3 and embarrass yourself. You talk about you sell out arenas. You sell out arenas to watch yourself get battered for 5 rounds. It's absolutely embarrassing. Please pull your finger out in this one.
Okay, so I'm guessing the money would have to be huge for that fight to be your next one. It would have to be, we would be talking...
The money is huge. The money is huge in that fight. We all know the money's involved in that fight. They're saying it's one of the biggest UK MMA fights of all time. Even to be called that, it's... Why? Do you all think I'm that bad? That Paddy matches up well with me? I don't know. Fuck.
All right, that's fair enough. when, you know, the arm's healing up nice,
Yeah.
talking to the people out there, we're looking at perhaps a late summer return. What weight are we staying featherweight? We going lightweight? Or you? What's the plan?
God, I'm a featherweight. I learned that the hard way. Jesus Christ, I had to fight a man mountain, 84 kilo Pat Healy. I won't be doing that again. So I'm going to stick to featherweight. It's where I'm at my best, you know. And I learned a big lesson fighting at lightweight. You know, it's the guys at that upper echelon. When you're talking top 50, top 100 in the world, they're just on a different. They're huge. Even in America, 55 is Michael Chandler and all them. I train with. They're like, fuck, they're massive. So I know my place. Even like Darren Caldwell. Darren Caldwell's like 75, 76 kilo, fights at 61. It's insane. So I know my place.
I'm jumping back and forward a little bit, but you know, you spent some time in Thailand. You spent a lot of time out at Alliance, and there's no secret that you and Dom Cruz have a pretty tight relationship. Yeah. Is that something that's going to continue? Is that something that you're gonna look to keep doing?
Yeah, man, that guy's a true friend to me. I mean, past all the MMA and past everything else, we spent a hell of a lot of time together, maybe 4 or 5 months last year. So, you know, we've got a deep friendship, and I don't want nothing off him. He doesn't want nothing off me. I'm not using him to try and get to the UFC. I mean, all this UFC speculation came about because he was talking about me. I don't know if you've seen the Snapchat thing. I don't even have Snapchat, but apparently he was showing Shelby and John Anik my record and and then all this UFC stuff came around. So if that happens, all good. But you know, I don't want anything from him. You don't want anything from him. We're just good training partners and good friends. I mean, we went on vacations together to Thailand. We didn't even really train. We're just getting more rehab on our arms and just showing him the island a bit, just as friends, man. It goes deeper than just an MMA relationship.
That's got to make it even better, though, because in terms of having a friend that you can access the MMA relationship, how good? Look, we're talking about somebody else now, but I don't care because I'm interested. Yeah. Just how good is Cruz? Just not as a fighter, as a coach. Has he scratched the surface yet? Is the best yet to come from him?
As a person, he's the most incredible person you'll ever meet in your life, man. Fuck, that guy's like a wealth of knowledge. You watch him analyse fights and stuff, and you know, just as a genuine person, he's got a good heart, and he's a real genuine friend. And you know, as an MMA fighter, we've all seen what he's done, man. The guy's the last person to beat Demetrius Johnson. Wow, does that not say it all? He beat Dillashaw, and come on, man. Wow, the shit I did, I just look up to him as a fucking, you know, just as like, wow, the stuff that you've done blows my mind, and just to call you a friend, it's crazy.
If he moved away from the analysis, which he does really well, and really focused coaching full time, do you believe he could become one of the best ever?
He's not really a coach. Okay. He'll tell you that himself. He's more. Like, the thing is, we're just training partners. You know, he doesn't really tell me anything. I don't tell him anything. We're just two grimy ass, hard working motherfuckers that just go get it. You know, we've got the same mentality. He'll be at the gym twice a day training just as hard as me. We'll be doing our sprints, and it's hard to find that ethic. I've trained MMA my whole life, and it's so nice to just find someone who's got the same work ethic and is willing to do the work that I'm willing to do, because there's no one really out there.
Obviously, we can't talk opponent or promotion, but let's talk the future then. Yeah. You know, I'm talking to you at the end of this year.
If what I'm planning comes off, it'll be the biggest thing that's ever happened to me, and everyone will know my name by the end of the year, and I'll have more money than I can dream of. I said that in the interview, so you work that out yourselves. 8-8 in the UFC. I don't know if that's more money than you can dream of, is it? Or 10-10, whatever you start on. I don't know. So
that's what's making me go, you know, because we know there are some promotions with some dollars, and they're not necessarily American-based.
Yeah.
Look, for the people that are anxious to see you get back in the cage, you got fans. Everybody knows who you are. Assure them that, you know, this summer they get to, at some point, somewhere, they're going to see you at your best. Yeah,
well, like I say, I'm just recovering from this now. 25th of November, I broke my arm. What we're in now, we just started February. My last 3 weeks before I control right hand again. I will be fighting again as probably soon as May, if not early June. I'm in great spirits, great health. My mind's in a good place. There's great offers on the table. You have not seen the best of Brendan Loughnane. Come this time next year, if what I'm planning works out, and I keep saying that, and I'm going to be proper devastated if it don't come off now for telling everyone about it. But at least I've not released what it is. But you'll know who I am. You already know who I am, but you'll really know who I am if this comes off.
Could this be the biggest year of your career? And if so, does that put any pressure on you at all?
There's always pressure in this game. The amount of pressure I felt from my last fight is the most I've ever felt. Back was against a wall. I was on a loss. People were about to forget who Brendan Loughnane was if I lost that fight. Come back with a spectacular KO. Now you're calling me again. You want to do interviews, so doing something right.
Calling him again, yeah. Jeez. Thanks for that. One more thing, because I'm going to be honest. I don't believe we're going to see you fight on a UK promotion. It's going to be something bigger than that. So for you, it might be in the UK, but I don't think it'll be a UK promotion. For your fans, what do you got to say?
Just thank you for all the support for all the years. You haven't seen the best of me yet. I'm 28 years of age. I'm just coming into my prime. You know, and featherweight's my home now, and let's hope to God that what I'm planning comes off, and even if it doesn't, there's 4 other good backup plans, so let's see what happens.
Brendan Loughnane, coming to a major MMA promotion near you sometime soon. Bama? No. Cage Wars? No. UFC maybe?
You get no
One FC maybe? Bellator maybe? I give up. Brendan, it is always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.